Namaste and welcome to. Today we'll take up those pending questions. They're quite interesting questions and I would like to explore them in details. Be patient with us because these are personal questions. And some of you may benefit, most of you may not because it may not apply to you. Well, I had this question on meeting the master. This question is from Krishan Paul Singh from Baraud, Bagpat. Daaji pranams. Please talk to us about guru or guide. Is it important to meet the master in person? Well, one must meet guru as often as possible because our ever-changing condition and how a guru can modulate this yogic transmission and correct certain tendencies of certain chakras that we are traversing through what we call our spiritual yatra from one chakra to another and arriving at the final destination. I think presence is required. And as we move on to higher and higher planes, this presence will be even more important. That does not mean that you stay with him 365 days. No, one zalak is important. Glance from a distance is also important. Okay, another question. Daji, I have been following my cool guru for a long time now. If I practice heartfulness meditation, should I have to leave him? He does not teach what you teach. I think this is a practical problem because in India, most of us have something, our own traditional way of approaching God through our ritualistic practice. There are traditions, and some already have a cool guru. That's not a problem. Having heartfulness as an additional practice will not be a disrespect to your guru. In fact, the very idea that I need a help which is not available with what I am practicing shows some level of vacuum in your system that I need something which I'm not able to get, and you should try to explore that. My beloved Babuji Maharaj, when he was asked this question by another, when he was asked this question by the follower of another system, he very respectfully responded. He said, there is nothing wrong if I find it necessary to adopt a better practice. By all means, I should do it because my life depends on such decisions. One should not be afraid of it. And if you don't mind, take me as your servant. I'll work on you, I'll work for you. The Guru Dakshina that is due, you can always give it to your Kul Guru. We have no problem. How to listen inner voice. If I sit in meditation with a certain question and answer comes, then how to know if the answer is the right answer or just a random thought? How to know if that is divine voice from within? And if I sit in meditation with any question, will I always get an answer? It's a question from Ritik from Varanasi. Heart speaks all the time. It never stops talking to us. You watch the thoughts of your mind and feelings of your heart as you're in a restaurant, for example, or you are in your class in a college, or you are in a movie theater, or you are traveling by plane or a train. Observe your thoughts and feelings at every little thing that's happening inside you. When your friends are talking, when there is some sort of a discussion happening at home, or you are in a plane and you happen to see someone and you're attracted or disgusted because of whatever may have happened around them. So there is always a feeling of likes or dislikes. And who concludes these likes and dislikes? Always your heart. Always. So I would like to share this one particular experience. If you see my studio here, 2-3 walls are colored with crayons used by my granddaughter. She is hardly 2.5 years old now. She brought in the same crayon in my bedroom and she was about to start her favorite violet crayon color and start painting my bed. The moment I entered the bedroom, she saw me, made eye contact, lowered her eyes, and walked out quietly. So, heart always gives signals. Even a 2.5-year-old little girl can understand. Even though none of us prevented her, that's why we see all these crayons around. But when she was doing it on my bed, she somehow intuitively felt, I shouldn't be doing this. Okay. Another question is from Jai Verma. Daaji, Pranam. I have seen Heartfulness program on 13th June on Astha Bhajan. I had 2 queries. Number 1 is how I would come to know that I am receiving transmission. Number 2, how will I come to know that I have attained a certain stage or I have crossed a certain region? I am waiting for your kind reply. Well, you would immediately know whether you are receiving transmission or not. When you close your eyes and try to meditate by invoking this pranahuti or transmission, or when you are using this app, Hearts app, or when you are seated with the trainer, and after the proper initiation also when you are sitting on your own, because when you are taking the initiation and the heartfulness system, you'll automatically be made to feel this transmission. You'll become like a magnet attracting this transmission. So that much of capacity is given. And it is experienceable, just as we do not see the light coming from the sun, but we see the objects when they are exposed to this light. Likewise, transmission, it cannot be felt directly, but its effect can be experienced as a result of this transmission flowing in our system. Your second question is, how will I come to know that I have attained a certain stage or I have crossed a certain stage? I'm waiting for your answer. It's like this. How do you know you have moved from one garden to a desert, or you have touched water and now you're touching the fire? See? The experiences are quite palpable. When you do feel that I'm meditating on the heart, you will, as a result of this maturing of your condition in the heart, and with God's grace, when you move to the Atma Chakra, you will see the drastic difference. You will feel that, yes, now I am different. My experiences are also different. And when you move to the next level, that will also be the similar thing, that you will feel different condition. It's like totally different condition. You will not be able to feel the same experience time and again. That is guaranteed. That is for sure. Another way, but which is a painful way of understanding that you're moving from one state to another state or one stage to another stage, is when you don't feel like meditating. But it's a different matter all at this stage to discuss, and why this disenchantment towards spiritual growth, spiritual progress happens. It has its own reasons, and they are healthy reasons. And when that happens, I often tell Abhyasis, congratulations. Because when you are moving from one stage to another stage, somehow there is an inherent resistance. It's like children, when you are in one kindergarten class and all of a sudden your job changes and you have to take the whole family to a different city. Most affected are our children because they get used to school system, friends, teachers, and they wonder whether they will get adjusted with them or not. Oh, I'll miss my friends, I'll miss my teacher, the environment, etc. And they become quite hysterical and they say, oh no, I don't want to go, mommy. Similar thing happens when we are maturing at one stage and you're enjoying. Remember in one of the episodes we talked about avdhuta state. You enjoy it so much and you don't want to come out of it. But Guru of caliber will push you to a next level, but you will not like it. To the extent that you'll stop meditating also for some time. And afterward, with Guru's help, he can pull you out from such a whirlpool of previous condition and slowly brings you back. So if you understand all these things, I think it will help you a lot so that we don't waste much time. When we do feel that I'm being dragged in one particular condition and I don't like to come out of it, it's best to take a few more meditation sessions with the trainer and quickly get out of those spiritual states.